there, guys. It's Mia here. I am so excited. I am so excited about this live today. I'm going to teach very simply 10 ways to show up powerfully for yourself. For yourself. I know you show up powerfully for every single person in your world, whether it's at work or your family or in your marriage if you're married. But now we are going to talk about how you can show up powerfully for yourself. It's so important putting yourself first and understanding that any single thing that you do for you, your family, your community, everyone's a benefactor of you being at your best, being at your strongest. And I'm Mia Redrick, business and life consultant. I got started in my company over 20 years ago, and I simply made a decision. I decided I wanted to figure out how to take my background as a corporate trainer and my systems in motherhood and how to package it into a business. Now, I, like you, wanted to figure out how to take all of my education, all of my life experience, and how could I monetize what I knew how to do. I knew it was possible. But even more than that, I did not want to work 9 to 5 for 40 years. So I was looking for a way to build a business. Hey there, Robin. I wanted to figure out how to build a business on my own terms. I teach my clients how to renegotiate the way that they earn. I wanted to build a business where I could work from the comfort of my home or anywhere that I chose to. And I've transferred that exact step-by-step process to hundreds of women that I've coached personally through the Giant Experience Master Training and thousands of clients that I've had the opportunity to coach over the last 20 years. So you are in the right place tonight. We are going to be talking all things mindset, all things belief, and all things you showing up for yourself 100%. And I will tell you the one thing that I'm not listening to today. I'm not listening to any excuses about how you can't do this, right? How you have to be last. Because I'm going to tell you that when women change themselves, they change the world. I have seen it. I am a witness. I've experienced it myself in my own life. I would say that my husband would say he is so grateful that I have invested in myself, that I showed up for myself, that I've implemented in tremendous ways because of that. I'm a fulfilled person. Hey there, Kenyatta. I get to do what I love, and we're going to have that conversation today. I've got 10 simple things that I'm going to share with you, and I know that it's going to shake your shoulders a little bit. So if your feelings get hurt easily, or if this is your first live with me, then I'm going to say maybe check out me on YouTube, right? Check me out on YouTube and watch one of the older lives, which might be gentler. But today my goal is to shake your shoulders and get you to show up powerfully for yourself. The world needs your gifts. They need your talents. They need your skills. And more importantly, they need your courage. You've got to be courageous to be the giant for yourself in your life using your gifts and your talents. And if you're ready, if you watch my lives, you already know what to do. If you're ready, I want you to write, I'm ready, because you do need to be ready to receive a powerful message. And if you're watching the replay, I want you to write, I'm ready. Now I'm going to break down today 10 simple ways of how you can show up powerfully for yourself. And I am not going to hold back. My only goal is to support you in changing your mindset so that maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, you do something completely different. I love that Robin is ready. Awesome, Robin. I love that. D.A. Deligo is ready. And Robin is ready, and Zelda is ready. Who else is ready? I love that picture of you, right? Who else is ready, right? So the reality is you have to be ready to receive a powerful message. And that's why I always ask you if you are ready, because I want you to be ready to receive. My only goal is to support you in your elevation, okay? So for those of you who are new watching me, I've been a business coach for over 20 years. I coach women primarily. I help them take their knowledge and package it into a high ticket monetizable product that they can sell. Most of the people that come to me have no idea what's available to them in packaging their knowledge. And the way that I coach them, the personalized way that I coach them, Yvonne, they're able to unwrap and figure out for themselves for the very first time how to take their knowledge and put it in a structure that makes sense based on their gifts and their talents and their abilities. So tonight, I'm going to teach you 10 ways that you can show up powerfully for yourself, because ultimately it doesn't matter what product you have. If you don't show up powerfully for yourself, you'll undervalue your gifts. So if you're ready, Yvonne is ready, and Kenyatta is ready. Kenyatta is ready, and Yvonne is ready. We're going to get started. Okay. So, number one, and you guys might want to write this down. Number one, you've got to trust your instincts. Trust your instincts. So I see this a lot of times. I have so many women who already have demonstrated in their professional lives a tremendous deal of sacrifice, of results. They're at work, they're in demand because of what they know how to do, and they know their stuff. And they know that they have the ability to create results for others, but they allow that small voice, maybe sometimes of their coworkers or their friends or people who are not as ambitious or entrepreneurial as them, to say, how are you going to do that? But trust your instincts. I want you to know this. If you want to show up powerfully for yourself, you are meant to broker the thing that you see in your mind's eye, not the person that you're asking on your right or your left. Okay, when I got started in business, I started as a mom coach. There were not mom coaches around. So if I were waiting on someone to give me permission or to watch someone else do what I wanted to do, the truth of the matter is I would have never launched. The time is now for you. Your skills and your talents and your education are all the evidence that you need, that you are ready right now. Somebody write hashtag ready right now. Okay. So launch right now and trust your instincts. Trust that, you know what, all that you know, there's a person out there that needs you to solve their problems. There are organizations right now that are desiring your knowledge, that are willing to pay you high ticket because of all of that experience. And you know it in your gut, right? You know it, but it's just about trusting that instinct and moving forward. Kenyatta writes, ready right now. So important, okay? Not ready tomorrow, ready right now. And I'll talk about that because I did not have any proof that what I wanted to do was going to work. And I was ready right now. And I kept moving in the direction of alignment using my gifts. And it worked tremendously for me. Robin is ready right now. And the truth of the matter is, because I launched, I was able to birth a dream. You cannot birth it or see what works if you don't launch right now. Number two, okay, your gifts are meant to make an impact. And you got to understand this. Like, your gifts are not meant to be used in some small way. All right, think about you, your journey. Think about all the people that have prayed for you, all the people that have loved on you, all the people that have spoken life into your world. Think about the vision that you've seen for yourself over and over again. And now ask yourself, are you living at the level of that vision? Okay. The truth of the matter is, your gifts are meant to make an impact. And if what you're doing right now is not gigantic impact, then you already know you're playing too small. And in order for you to create the success that you want in every area of your life, meaning you want to have a business where there's no cap on your income, you want to be in demand because of what you know how to do. And when you stand in your gifts and operate at the highest level, you become in demand. And when you're in demand, you are in command. You determine what you earn, you determine when you work. And there are so many people who could be operating at that space and level, but they won't step forward, right, to see what's on the other side. I promise you, your gifts are bigger than where you're operating right now. Okay, that's where you were sharpening your saw, that's where you were practicing, but there's a bigger stage for you. And when you step into that, you're going to find that all of the leverage that you want, all of the options that you want, all of the freedom that you desire, you're able to build it on your own terms. I support women with doing it all the time. Are we clear? If we're clear, right, I'm clear. Okay, number three. Number three is date yourself. Now, this is so important. Busy women often date everyone else, but they forget, hey, Carla, to date themselves. But I want you to understand that dating yourself is your opportunity to connect with your inner voice. It is really where you come to understand, right, what is next for you. And if you are doing every single thing, super busy, doing things for your family, your kids, dating your spouse, dating your kids, taking everybody everywhere, but you don't make that time for yourself. That's the reason why sometimes you are not sure. My certainty comes from my dates with myself. It is there that I get clear and I get quiet with me about what is next for me. It is during my date time, me with me, where I have an opportunity to speak with God, right? And get clear for myself that you got this. All right. And if you're not taking that time to affirm the gift because you aren't making time, you're so busy doing things for everyone else, but you're not making that time for yourself. It is the reason you don't have that confidence to run the race. But all of my certainty comes from my clarity comes from my quiet time. It comes from my date time. And so I want you to decide dating yourself is no longer negotiable. It is necessary in order for you to be the best woman, to be the best mom, to be the best wife, to be the best executive, whatever it is, right? Insert it. Because if you don't date yourself, people don't get all of you because you do not know you. Are we clear? If we're clear, all right, you already know what to do. Number 4, okay, I want you to always invest at the level of the success that you desire. Now, this is a heavy one, right? Invest at the level of success that you desire. Now, what do I mean? You've got a big dream and you want to create amazing impact. And I want you to think about the investments that you've made to launch this dream in this business. The truth of the matter is, you investing at the level of the success that you desire is the thing that's going to change everything. So often people invest at a level that they can walk away from, so they don't have to do anything. They don't have to commit to the coach. They don't have to commit to the work. They don't have to commit to themselves. They don't have to do anything. In my case, it was Tybo. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest. It's an amazing program, right? And I remember when videotapes were a thing, and I bought like the whole Tybo set, and then I would watch Billy Blanks do Tybo, like literally from my couch. I'd watch him. All right, although I bought it, I didn't commit. All right, and because I paid a couple $100, it was an investment that I could walk away from. Now, when I've hired personal trainers over the years, and I've had many of them, and they were waiting on me, and I was highly vested financially in the commitment, guess who showed up at the gym? Guess who did those push-ups? Guess who did those pull-ups? Guess who did those burpees? Me. Okay. And you need to understand this. For those of you who have not been investing at the level of the success that you desire, it's the reason why you've not gotten the results. The idea of saying, I want to hit 6 figures this year with my intellect in my new business or more, and you don't want to invest 10 grand, 20 grand, 30 grand, 40 grand, 50 grand in you, learning how to do that is the problem. And a lot of times when I'm talking to people and they have scarcity or lack issues around money, they start talking about what they don't have. And I clearly point out to them that the issue is that you have worked for 30 years, 20 years. You're at the top of your game. You are the most educated. You've done all the right things. And you're talking to me about not having enough money. Come on, you need to find the money so you can figure this thing out once and for all. Because the truth of the matter is, a smart girl like you should not be struggling. I want to break this down. I told you this was going to be a tough lot today. We're talking very simply how to show up powerfully for yourself. And the truth of the matter is, you need to invest at the level of the success that you desire. I do not work with people who are not highly vested in their dreams. The truth of the matter is, most of my clients, they can never pay me for what I give them. They pay me a couple, $1,000. And as a result of what I teach them, they make hundreds of thousands of dollars. They could, and that's in 1 year. And then in a lifetime, they make so much more than that. Okay. So the truth of the hey there, darling. Hey, Lisa. Hi, Andrea. All my girls are here. It's so exciting, right? So I collect giants. I love it. And I'm so excited that you guys are here. But hear my heart on this. I'm hardcore about self-investment. It cannot be optional. And if someone is creating amazing results and they've got a proven track record that they can demonstrate over time, Sheila, there's a giant right there, right? Create amazing results. The fact of the matter is, you guys got to invest to get it. All right, you can do what someone knows, but you got to know what they know. Okay. And I'm not talking about just giving anyone your money that says that they can do something, but you need to see proof. Proof should be Proof should show a track record of results, and it should be both current and old. And it should not just be the same clients over and over again. It should be a lot of different people. If someone creates results, they have a proven track record. There's diversity in the results that they create. Are we clear? Okay. Yes. All right. Number five. Never ever shrink your shine. Never ever shrink your shine. Let me explain this, and I'm going to talk about this for a second. All right. The truth of the matter is, you're a giant. And I know you're a giant because if you're here and you're watching this live, you are giant in every way, because I only work with giants. And that's the only conversation I ever want to have with you. If you're smart, you're sharp, you're ambitious, you're talented, and you're trying to figure out how to take your knowledge and package it into a high ticket something, and you're not even sure what it is, but you know you can do this, okay? The truth of the matter is, there are going to be people in your life, in your world, who are going to be jealous of you, who are going to be envious of you, who want to put a cap on your level of success, who have a ceiling around what your abilities are. And it's fact. And I'm telling you that that's their problem, not yours. Okay. Never shrink your shine. Okay. Never shrink your shine. I want you to shine like the brightest spotlight in the world. And here's your responsibility, guys. I'm on fire. Is you got to tell the truth. All right. And I'm going to be 100% about this. There's so many people who are not telling the truth. You're not telling the truth about what you can do. You're not telling the truth about the results you do create. You're not demonstrating and showing people the evidence of what is real. And the fact of the matter is, because you feel some kind of way, someone's told you need to, tone it down, not be braggadocious, because they're telling you that you telling the truth about what you know how to do is being that. It is not. That is someone trying to make you shrink your shine. I require my clients, you got to tell the truth. You want to work with me? Tell the truth. You have the ability to create amazing results for others. How would anyone else know in the world that you're amazing at what you do if you don't tell them? You must do that. That's your responsibility. There are people waiting on you to tell the truth. And you don't have to go through any single person. Let's be clear. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to. All right. In order for you to do whatever you got to do, you tell the truth. Own your gifts, get comfortable with your success and results. We're not talking about like from an ego perspective, because the reality is that I work with brilliant, amazing women who are implementers and they're action takers. They're like me. We just do it. Okay. They create their own success. I give them formulas that work because I only teach what I have done. I don't teach theory. I show them every single thing that I've done, and I can demonstrate the proof that I've done it. And I'm going to tell you guys, well, whoever it is that you decide to work with, you want to work with me, great. You want to work with someone else, they need that proof. Someone tells you that they are they've done television, they should have segments. Okay, if they tell you that they pitched deals to corporations, they should have proof of it. And the reality is, you have a responsibility to require that for yourself, because you deserve it. You deserve truth. And I'm always surprised that people don't expect that for themselves, or for themselves, they decide to shrink their shine. And they shrink their shine. They stay in the shadows. They don't tell the truth. They become uncomfortable being with owning their greatness, owning their bigness, not from an ego perspective. But there is no one in the world that's ever going to work with you if they don't know what you know how to do. All right. And whatever you need to read, whoever you need to work with to hold you accountable around showing up like the giant you are, do it quickly. All right. Number 6, almost done. Number 6, believe greater in your possibility and less in your fears. The reason that so many people don't move forward is because you know what's possible for you, right? You know you're meant on that big old stage. You know that your speaking fee should be 25 grand or more. You know that, you know that you're that next New York Times best-selling person. You know that you can create a movement. That's the possibility. But that because of the fear, you won't step into it. You got to believe bigger in the possibilities and never entertain the fears. You leverage your fears to motivate you, and know that when you face your fears, you get to live with a whole new gift. And I learned that doing triathlons. I was frightened of swimming. A lot of you guys know the story. I hired a triathlons coach. swim coach. I learned how to swim in 9 months so that I could do a 0.62 mile open water swim, which imagine you're not swimming at all. Now I got to swim out in open water with people for a triathlon race. And I remember my very first race with the thousands of people in the water, right? It was hundreds of us at a time through the waves. And halfway through the swim, I was thinking, you're a pretty amazing swimmer. All my life, I thought I was a horrible swimmer. And the moment that I had a physical experience that defied my belief, I changed my beliefs about myself. Some of you need to face your fears so you can change your beliefs. I hope this is fire for you. Okay. And if it's fire for you and it's connecting, I want you to post a flame, because the fact of the matter is, I told you today, I'm going to break this all the way down. See, I'm getting myself all worked up between this light. Okay. Number 7. Okay. Lead from the front. Lead from the front. Stop expecting to see other people do what you're meant to broker in this world. We need you to lead from the front. We need you to do it. Okay. We need you not looking to the right or looking to the left. We need you. Look, I'm waiting on you. Okay. It is your way of doing it. That is the way. Okay. And until you decide to walk into this, we're all waiting on you. We're waiting on your solution. Okay. We're waiting on your abilities and your skill set. And there's none greater than you. Okay. So you got to understand you've got to lead from the front. And sometimes what that means is you're doing it because that's why you're put here, is to do it and to show other people what it looks like. All right. And no, they're not going to be any examples. No, there might not be anyone else you can ask, but you can do this. All right. When we think about any giant that we love, I'll think about Prince. Okay. I think about Prince. And I think about, man, Prince performing at the Super Bowl. You guys remember when Prince was performing at the Super Bowl? He's performing at the Super Bowl, and it actually looked like it was the Prince concert because it was raining. Do you remember that? He was leading from the front. Look, it's raining, and he sings Purple Rain, and he actually makes it look like the rain was part of a special effect. Okay? I want you to lead from the front in such a way that whatever is coming your way, you're already equipped, you're already educated, you already have all this experience, you've already created tremendous results, you already are the go-to, you already are the GOAT. So what are you waiting for? You're waiting for someone to make room for you. Listen, your gifts will make room for you. You have got to lead from the front. Kenyatta, number 6 is believe greater in your possibilities and less in your fears. Okay. This is good. Number 8. We're almost done. And then I'm going to dinner with my daughter. Number 8, allow faith to inform your tallest actions. All right. Somebody write #faith. Allow faith to inform your tallest actions. See, a lot of times we know what we can do. We know what the possibility looks like, and we talk about it over and over again. But show me your faith with your tallest actions. What did you implement today? What did you do? Don't tell me about the customers that you want to work with. Tell me the customers you called. Okay. Don't tell me about the business that you thought you were going to create success in. Tell me what actions did you take because you believed in your product enough and your abilities enough to take a stand for somebody else, to get out of your own way and do what you need to do to show up, to offer your gifts to the world. See, that's called faith. Okay. Faith is an action. Sometimes you don't know if it's going to work or not, but see, you exercise your faith, the action, and that's how you come to understand for yourself, wow, you know what I mean? That's the blessing. And a lot of you, I'm not getting into any, scripture, but number 8 is allow faith to inform your tallest actions. Your tallest actions are your greatest level of implementation. Okay. Faith. Okay. Your faith in action, not your words in that, your faith. Look, I don't want to hear it. Tell me what you did. Don't tell me what you wanted to do. Tell me what you did do, because it is that faith that will change your life. I think about it all the time. No customers, no clients, no list, no products, but it was all right here. See, I was primed for it. I'm a corporate trainer by trade. I learned from the best. And the reality was, I have the ability to support my clients in understanding the best ways for each and every one of them to launch what they're doing. All right. But they have to step and have the faith to implement. All right. And if you don't have the faith, nothing happens. You're just having a conversation week after week, you know what I mean, month after month, year after year about what you were going to do, what you thought was going to happen, what didn't happen. Who you call? Okay. Who did you call? What did you do? Okay. You want me to understand how faithful you are? Tell me what you implemented based on what it is that you believe. Pick up the phone, right? Hashtag pick up the phone. Number 9, say yes now and figure it out later. Say yes now, figure it out later. Okay. Are you guys with me? Say yes. That's quotable. You say yes now, you figure it out later. A lot of times what's getting in your way is this idea of you got to know every single thing before you move forward. You are never going to know all of what's going to happen. You say yes now. Okay. You say yes now and you figure it out as you go along. Okay. You say yes now and you figure it out as you go along. Every great blessing has ever happened to me, I said yes now and then figured out like, oh, okay. All right. Okay. Well, okay. What? I mean, all right. Okay. And I realized along the way I was equipped because I did the work like you've done the work. Look, you don't need anything else. What else you need? You need strategy. You need to know how to value yourself. You need to know how to put what you're doing in a package. You need accountability to sell it. You likely need to be in community with other giants who won't allow you to shrink. But you don't need, there's nothing, you have everything you need. I have clients who sell, they don't even have a website at all. Okay. They have an idea and that idea is in their head. And this idea that you need this one thing, this other thing, this certification, this one thing, you don't need it. You already have what you need. You just got to believe in it. Okay. You got to say yes now. And you'll figure it out along the way. We're talking about how to show up powerfully for yourself. And lastly, number 10, you got to receive that you are a giant. You got to receive it. Like, guys, you are a giant in every way. Your gifts, your talents, the people that have sold for you, your ancestors who have sacrificed for you. There is no way you can fail with all of the support and all of the prayers and all of the guidance. Okay, but you have got to understand that you are a giant. And if you don't, and you think you're an ant in any way, then you align with ant-like things. And there's so much more for you. There is a layer of money around you that likely you do not see. Money, possibility, opportunity, it's right there. And the only thing that separates you is that you don't know that you're a giant. I'm telling you, I see it all the time. I see it all the time. I wanted to shake your shoulders today. I hope that this live really supported you in some way. If it really touched you, share it with a friend. Okay, pass it forward. If you are like Mia, I love this and I want to know how can I work with you. I'm going to post a link for the Giant Experience Master Training. It's right there. You can click on it, check it out. It's where I support you with packaging your knowledge into a high-ticket product on or offline. My clients have created tremendous results. I can't guarantee what you can do because you actually have got to do the work. And I don't know you yet. But if you're willing to commit to yourself, I'll give you every single thing I've got. All right. So that's what I have for you today. I'm just going to recap quickly and then I'm going to sign off and go to dinner with my daughter who flew in for Mother's Day as a surprise. How cool is it? Number 1, trust your instinct. Trust your instincts. Number 2, your gifts are meant to make an impact. Okay. Number 3, thank you so much. Invest at the level of the success you desire. Okay. Number 5, never shrink your shine. Number 6, believe greater in your possibilities and less in your fears. Number 7, lead from the front. Number 8, allow faith to inform your tallest action. Come on. Come on. All right. Number 9, say yes now and figure it out as you go along. Yeah, that's what we're going to have to do. And number 10, receive that you are a giant. I love you. You're amazing. And like I said, if this supported you in any way, share it with someone. If you're not already connected to me, sign up at miaredrick.com for my email list. I love you. Have a great and amazing night. Bye, Andrea. Love you, Robin. I'll talk to you guys soon. Hey, Lisa. Talk to you soon. Bye.